Mary Trump, the niece of Donald Trump, who recently wrote the book Too Much and Never Enough, wrote an op-ed this past weekend for The Observer, where she said that as Donald Trump's days dwindle in the White House, he is going to become more desperate, and he could begin, as she put it, breaking stuff in his final days in office. Now, don't worry. She doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to go around and he's going to smash chairs and break windows and, steal letters off the computer keyboards. Instead, he's going to continue to break the country. As she points out, this dude is still in charge of the COVID-19 response, right? He's still running the pandemic for 2.5 months, people. That's a long time. A lot of people can die in that time, and we're already seeing things get so much worse right now. So him being in charge of that and being very angry and vengeful with the American public, that's not a good thing. She continues here. She says, "This is what Donald's going to do. He's not going to concede, although who cares? What's worse is he's not going to engage in the normal activities that guarantee a peaceful transition. All he's got now is breaking stuff, and he's going to do that with a vengeance. I've always known how cruel he can be." She's worried he's going to go as far as delegitimizing the new administration, passing pardons that will, quote, demoralize us, and signing a flurry of executive orders. By the way, these are all things that we have already warned you would likely happen if Trump lost the election. There were basically two routes the dude could go. He could either kind of go crazy and say, you know what, I'm going to just give out all the government secrets because to hell with all of you, to hell with the deep state. So here's all the Kennedy files. Here's all the Area 51 files. If you want to go take a tour of the facility, go do it. I don't care. Or he could take his revenge out on the American public. And according to Mary Trump, that's the most likely path at this point. Because he is furious. He's furious with us. We're the ones who didn't vote for him. We're the ones who voted for the other guy. We're the reason he lost his job. And we're the ones who are going to be punished for it. The good news, any executive order signed by a president can be undone by an executive order signed by a subsequent president. So the Biden team, I am hoping they're having somebody whose only job it is to pay attention to everything that Donald Trump does from this point forward. Write it all down. Go ahead and draft up the executive orders for President Joe Biden to sign the minute he becomes president of the United States to undo all of this damage. That can be undone. The pardons, unfortunately, cannot be. So if he issues a blanket pardon to his kids, to anybody else in his administration, because a lot of them are also facing investigations, that can't be undone. So that kind of sucks. But the only thing that can't be undone, well, in addition to the pardons, I guess, the thing that's going to hurt the most is the COVID-19 response. People are going to die because of that. People will die because of this. That's what we're dealing with. That's what we're looking at. That is the reality that we are headed towards. And honestly, sadly, I don't think there's anything we can do to stop it. All we can do is hope for the best and hope that when Joe Biden takes over, he has a real COVID-19 response plan in place. We got positive news Monday morning. Pfizer, 90% success rate with their COVID-19 vaccine. Great. Keep testing. It's not ready. It's not there. And in the meantime, let's hope we get a president coming into office that knows how to keep us safe until that vaccine is ready. Trump's not going to do it. Trump's going to encourage it to get worse in these next 2 months. So you have to be smarter than the president. I know that's easy, but you have to act on it as well.